City of Denver is activating its emergency operations center to help hundreds of migrants who have come here recently. 100 or so in a large group this week, another 50 right before that, 300 total in recent months. And the city does not know how many more might be coming. Our Steve Steger looks at how the city and nonprofits are preparing for unknown numbers.
When 150 migrants without a place to stay flooded into Denver this week, it was all hands on deck at an emergency shelter established by the city.
One thing they said was, we need breakfast.
John Ewing and the team at Volunteers of America kicked right into gear with a ton of other nonprofits.
It's touching to see how grateful they were for it all. It's also heartbreaking. You know, this isn't something that anybody wants to see or anybody should experience.
It wasn't something the city expected to experience so quickly.
Over the past week, what had been sort of a slow, steady stream of folks coming increased significantly.
Evan Dreyer is Mayor Hancock's deputy chief of staff. He says over the last 2 months, about 300 migrants, mostly escaping Venezuela, trickled into the city. Trickled meaning only a small number each day. But this weekend, a group of 40 to 50 arrived. Then Monday, 90 more, enough to strain the city's existing shelter system.
Some have arrived through Denver International Airport. Some have arrived through buses. Some have arrived through personal vehicles.
Why they came to Denver, still an open question. How they got here?
From what we've been able to gather, there was sort of an informal gathering, some on social media, among those folks themselves. This does not appear to be anything that was organized by another government.
And more are expected in the coming days and weeks. How many? That's unclear.
It seems like if this is an ongoing issue that a lot of nonprofits are going to have to step up and help and make sure that people are being taken care of.
So in the meantime, the city is turning to nonprofits, faith-based agencies, and non-governmental entities, asking for help finding shelter beyond a cot on a gym floor.
It really takes a lot of people to take care of an issue this big.
So the city hasn't been able to put a dollar figure on how much this effort is costing them. They say they'll seek federal reimbursement for at least some of it. In the meantime, if you want to help, the city is asking you to donate to any of the organizations helping on the ground. They have a list on their website. They're also working on a location where people could drop physical items off for folks who maybe are starting fresh and need something new. But they're still working on that location right now. They hope to have something soon.
So we know the southern border has been overwhelmed with numbers for months. We know that migrants have been moved through one means or another, their own free will or somebody else moving them, to interior cities for months. Did the city know this was coming?
The city had a plan. The city says that they were ready for people to come and that they've known for 2 months that there have been people trickling here. What they weren't ready for was close to 100 people coming in one single day, and that completely overwhelmed the shelter system. The Denver Rescue Mission reached out to the city and said, we need something because we're not going to be able to house all of these people. The question now is, will it continue to slow down? It's gone back down to a rate of about 20 or 30 per day. They're saying right now, people still coming into the city. If that's slow enough, they might be able to catch back up.
Yeah.
It's just a big question.
I'm sure part of it is how fast they can get people into jobs, housing, things like that, so they're not in the shelter system.
Yep.
All right, Steve, thank you.